Hello, boys and girls. Happy Book Fair. I'm Mrs. Keller, and I'm here to read to you a story today that's a nonfiction story. This is, maybe you know this series. It's the Who Would Win series by Jerry Pallotta, and it's illustrated by Rob Bolster. I love these books. They always see who would win. They have a competition, one animal versus another. And Scholastic sells these. You can buy these all the time through Scholastic. So I thought I would read one of them to you today. This one is called Who Would Win? Killer Whale versus Great White Shark. So you take a minute and take a guess. Who do you think will win this battle? If Killer Whale and Great White Shark battled each other, who would win? Let's find out what Jerry Pallotta decides. Here we go. What would happen if a killer whale met up with a great white shark? What if they had a fight? Who do you think would win? Boy, they're both pretty big and fierce, aren't they? I'm not really sure who would win. The scientific name of killer whale is Orcinus orca. Meet the killer whale, also known as an orca. It is a sea mammal. It breathes air through the blowhole on the top of its head. Just like you, killer whales have lungs. They hold their breath underwater. Let's do it. Ready? Here's their blowhole on the top of their head. Do you see it? Killer whale nicknames are Blackfish, Orca, Seawolf, and Killer of Whales. Wow, I've never really heard all of those. That's pretty cool. The scientific name of the great white shark is Carcharodon carcharius. That was quite a name. Meet the great white shark. It is a huge fish that can survive out of the water. That cannot survive out of the water. I was going to say. Sharks and other fish don't breathe air. Fish get oxygen from water that flows through their gills. Do you see the gills? That's always that thing that you see on the shark. You wonder what those little slits are. Those are the gills. That's how they breathe, because they're a fish. Like most sharks, the great white has 5 gill slits. And here's some great white shark nicknames. Maneater, Tommy, White Pointer, and White Death. Ooh. They're both super fierce. The killer whale has a huge jaw full of about 50 teeth. The teeth can be almost 4 inches long. That's like this long, boys and girls. Wow! Can you imagine teeth coming out of a head that are this long? That is really, really long. Did you know, if the killer whale loses an adult tooth, it doesn't grow back. That's it. It'll have a hole in its mouth where the tooth was. A killer whale tooth looks like this. That's the actual size. Check it out. Wow, that is a big tooth. A great white shark has a gigantic mouth full of several rows of razor-sharp teeth. It's scary just to look at them. Whoa! Check it out, friends. Did you know, if a shark loses a tooth, another tooth will grow back in its place? During a shark's life, it can lose more than 3,000 teeth. And here's the actual size of the shark's tooth. Holy mackerel. The killer whale's dorsal fin looks like these. This is the male, and this is the female. Killer whales can be found in all oceans. So, the male is the boy, right? And the female is the girl. Male and female great white sharks have dorsal fins that look the same. Here's the female one, and here's the male one. Great white sharks are also found in all oceans, all over the world. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Killer whales are meat eaters. Their favorite foods are seals and sea lions, but they also eat salmon and other fish. A killer whale was once seen grabbing a moose and a deer off of the shoreline. What? The killer whale is king of the food chain. It has no natural enemies. Great white sharks eat fish. but have also been known to eat seals, sea lions, and even sea turtles. And now and then, they eat a few people. Yikes. A great white shark is also high on the food chain. It is the largest predatory fish. A male killer whale is bigger than a female killer whale. A female is about 4 feet shorter, but look how big it is. It's the size of a bus, the male. Killer whales have bones. This is a killer whale skeleton. The female great white shark is bigger than the male. Females are wider and about 3 feet longer. How about that? So the girl is bigger than the boy when it comes to sharks. Great white sharks do not have bones. Shark skeletons are made of cartilage. Feel your own ear. It is made of cartilage. So the shark's whole body is made of something that feels like your ear or like the tip of your nose. That's a bunch of cartilage too. Although they are huge, killer whales can jump completely out of the water. Can you imagine being able to see that? Oh, that would be so fun. And wow, great white sharks can jump completely out of the water too. I want to see that someday, don't you? Like other sea mammals, killer whales have a horizontal tail. Like other sharks, a great white shark has a vertical tail. So the horizontal tail goes across like this, and the vertical tail goes up and down like that. Killer whales have no ears. They use sonar. That's the word sonar. They bounce sounds off of other approaching fish, and they use sonar to navigate, to locate other creatures in the ocean, and to find each other. They recognize echoes and other vibrations in the water, and this is called echolocation. And this one, sharks use smell. It says great white sharks have a keen sense of smell. They can also detect the electricity in fish and other animals, and they can tell if you are nervous. Yikes. Okay, here we go. Killer whales are family-oriented. They live in groups called pods. Killer whale moms, dads, aunts, uncles, cousins, and kids eat, swim, and play together, and they look out for each other. Great white sharks are loners. 2 and 3 have been seen hunting as a team, but mostly they travel and hunt and eat alone. Killer whales can stop swimming and tread water in one place. They can swim up to 30 miles per hour. In the ocean, that is really fast. Great white sharks never stop swimming. Seawater must flow through their gills so they can get oxygen. They cruise along at about 2 miles per hour, but speed up and burst to up to 20 miles per hour. Here is the brain of the killer whale. Killer whales are extremely intelligent, it says. That the killer whale's brain looks similar to a human brain. See the human brain? Killer whale brain? Similar, just bigger. A great white shark does not have a round brain. It has different sections connected together, and it is shaped like the letter Y. Sure is. Look at that. Scientists think every section is connected to a different sense, like the sense of smell, sense of touch, sense of taste. A killer whale can be captured, live in captivity, and trained to perform tricks. Killer whales are stars at aquariums and amusement parks. Great white sharks have never been able to survive long in captivity. Hollywood loves to make movies about them. Great white sharks are movie stars. Yes, they are. So here we go. Here's the battle. I thought it was coming before, but here it comes now. So what would happen if a killer whale and a great white shark met in the ocean? What if they were the same size? What if they were both hungry? What if they had a fight? Uh-oh. They are in the same place at the same time. They sense each other. There is intense competition in nature. They are each planning their attacks. Great white sharks like to attack from below. Killer whales like to attack from any side. They are getting closer, and then the fight happens. Crunch! The great white shark makes the first move. It tries to attack with its sharp teeth. The killer whale outsmarts the shark and bites it. 1, 2, 3 seconds. The fight is over. It is no contest. The ferocious great white shark doesn't know what hit it. The killer whale won today. Is that who you guessed was going to win? What do you think will happen the next time a killer whale meets a great white shark? Who would win? Do you think the shark can overcome a killer whale's superior intelligence? The end. Wow, there are lots of different books in this series, friends, so check them out. I hope you enjoyed this one. Another one of my favorites is Komodo Dragon versus Python. It's fabulous. Oh, no, not Python. King Cobra. It's fabulous. You'll love that book. So enjoy these Who Would Win books, and enjoy your book fair. Bye, everybody.